Welcome back, Team Solo. Your boy, the Soloist, bringing you another Monster Hunter video. Today's video is one that is very close and dear to my heart. It is the Longsword, one of the original OG Monster Hunter tri-weapons, the ones that I used back way back in the day. I used to love this weapon, mainly because it was so agile. It was one of the only weapons that I found that I could actually use, stay up close, give a lot of damage, right? And be stylish, and at the same time have a lot of mobility, right? That's at that time, that's what I was going for. And so this weapon here has a very dear and deep part of me because of that time. Now, if I will use this weapon in this, I don't know. It hasn't been on my top 3 weapons to actually use coming into Monster Hunter World, but that can all change in today's video. They could tell me some crazy things in this video right now, and that'll change the whole game, right? So that's why we're watching this in-depth video by Arex Gaming. He tells it like it is. He tells every detail like it is. And so that's what we're going to watch today. I'm going to give my commentary over it. You'll have a better understanding. I will have a better understanding. And we will be better prepared for when the Monster Hunter game comes out, for when the game comes out. So without further ado, your boy, the Soloist. If you're new, go ahead and like, subscribe, all that stuff from now. I promise you'll enjoy this video. And if you don't, still go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we do this every day, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go. Let's go. What's good, Arex? What's good?
More gameplay for you guys to enjoy from Gamescom, and we
oh yeah, that's what we're here for.
Of the 14 weapons. This is the Longsword.
I don't know what just happened with that one.
Of course, if you've missed any other videos I've uploaded, then as always, you can find the complete Monster Hunter World playlist linked down below.
Right.
There are plenty of weapons to go through, and if your favorite weapon isn't live yet, then chances are it will.
Damn, I missed this blade.
Of course, if you do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated.
Where did that jump come from? Was that jump? Is that new to Monster Hunter World? Also, I don't know. You guys let me know. Is that new?
Pro is still running, so if you guys want to
maybe it was in 4 Ultimate or something.
Then check out the link in the description box down below. Now, to kick things off, for those
Alright, let's see
that are new to Monster Hunter, then the Longsword is a weapon that has relatively good reach and is capable of taking out high damage thanks to its swift attacks.
I can agree with that.
Spirit combo. See, the Longsword has
yeah.
on the top of the screen. This meter
I forgot about the spirit.
And you can then use this resource to perform your spirit combo.
Right.
We'll go into this in more detail in a moment when we look at the moves, but successfully completing that spirit combo and landing the final hit will then level up the sword charge. There are 3 levels to this.
Right.
And they each
I remember that.
Powerful attack buff. White, yellow, and then red.
Ooh!
Pair all of this with the fact that you're mobile with the Longsword.
That combo.
Slow you down quite as much as something like a hefty greatsword, and you're able to be pretty nimble in combat whilst dishing out good damage in the process. Plus,
I want to see a tail cut off.
It is especially good at severing tails if the monster has a tail
right.
that can be cut.
It makes sense.
But enough of the
makes sense.
Let's dive a little bit deeper and see what's new.
Yes, that's what we're here for. We want to hear the nitty gritty. The downright dirty. That's what we came here for. Oh! Did it run off the monster's back? Alright, let's check this out. Okay, so we see the Longsword here, the standard attack thrust, which I'm guessing it says like forward stabbing, attack while moving. Have no idea what that is. Spirit blade. I remember the term. I don't know if it was there in Try. It's been a while for me, so I guess I'm sure we'll find out what that is in this video. // no idea. And spirit thrust. Again, I'm still confused. So let's just read the side here. Spirit gauge. Hit monsters to fill the spirit gauge, which can be expended to perform spirit blade attacks. Landing spirit round slashes will also change the gauge's color, increasing attack power. Okay, round slashes. I'm not sure what this is. Is that forward motion when you go, like kind of like it stabs right away through, like it goes all the way through? Maybe that's what it is. But I do remember the spirit gauge meter. That grows from like red to something to I don't know, green maybe. Anyway. // can be performed mid-combo and provides a long invulnerability window. Okay, now that's interesting right there. The invulnerability window. Now we know in Monster Hunter World, if you're new to the game, and hopefully it's still the same because I don't want to be giving false information like that, invulnerability is something that is found in Monster Hunter. It's been in Monster Hunter since the very beginning. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that's true. You see it a lot when you are trying to evade monster attacks. So if a monster is attacking you, there's this thing where you would dive, right? And you would dive in the air, And during that time, you have invulnerability frames not allowing you to get hit. You'll be able to get up off the ground and start moving again. Now, if you didn't have invulnerability frames, you would get killed a lot easier, and this game would be a lot harder than it already is. So that's pretty interesting. That that concept of invulnerability has been in the game for a while, but in moves and in combos, I've never seen it. I've never seen this, so that's pretty interesting. That's definitely has to be new. That definitely is new. I think I would bet a lot on that. And Spirit Thrust, powerful blow used at the cost of 1 spirit gauge color level. If it connects, the gauge begins to fill automatically. An effect most pronounced when the gauge is red. So basically, it's just trying to. I don't know what that is. I'm not even gonna guess. Anyways, hopefully we will find out in this video.
Potential, but it's also relatively simple and easy to pick up.
Right.
You don't have a lengthy list of combos to remember, and most of your attack chains are relatively short. On triangle, you have your standard attack. To begin with, this is a basic overhead slice. You can then chain 4 of these inputs together to form the bog standard sword combo. Essentially, 2 vertical chops, a forward thrust, and an upward swipe. This
nothing we don't know.
Combo, and it's how you'll build meter.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Nothing new.
Pretty safe since you can roll
nothing new
at any time. Additionally, you can press circle to perform the thrust that you saw in the 4-hit combo. You can actually sub this input into your bread and butter combo, but it doesn't make any difference. It's either
up slash, sweep left, sweep right. I don't know why people evade.
Fade slash. You can perform this by pressing triangle together. This will, by default,
fade slash
you whilst making you hop backwards. You can work this into your combo should you need
that. You should never dodge. You should never evade.
If you want to move in the respective direction instead of back, so you can fade left and right.
Exactly. You always want to fade left or fade right to end your combo.
And you're wondering, it is still possible to do the fade slash into spirit combo shortcut that was present in previous Monster Hunter titles.
Fade slash into spirit combo. Yeah, you gotta touch back. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Spirit combo I spoke about at the start, that comes from consecutive R2 inputs.
Yeah, what is spirit combo?
Complete the combo, but you'll need full meter to
level up.
Successfully landed the final hit of the spirit combo, the gauge to level up, and you'll get the glow around both it and your weapon.
Okay, so that's the spirit combo right there.
It's a lot more subtle this time around. In previous games, it looked like some sort of Star Wars.
Oh wow, you missed.
Now it's much more modest. Again, each level of this.
Damn, it looks easy to miss.
Boost, and it will gradually deplete over time. So it's in your interest to work spirit combos infrequently to keep this topped up and maximize your damage output.
Makes sense. Oh yes, because it goes down, it goes away after a while. So you have to keep attacking.
Pressing R2 and triangle together will go into this lunge animation, but in order to get the most out of it, you will need to have at least white charge on your longsword. See, when this connects, you can press triangle to follow up into
interesting, I have no idea.
Spirit Helm Breaker. No matter what happens, this will consume 1 level of your spirit.
Damn.
So if you're on white, it'll go back to nothing. If you're on yellow, it'll go down to white. And if you're on red, it'll go down to yellow. It consumes charge, but does pretty hefty damage in the process. But that's not the only thing. If you miss with the attack, well, too bad. You just waste your time and your spirit gauge.
Yeah, that's a lot. 1 meter? 1 bar meter? That's a lot.
Automatically refill, meaning you then have access to more spirit combos, in turn allowing you to further level up the gauge and then dip back into this attack.
I like that.
Pretty big, generous hits, but if the monsters move, then it is equally possible to miss.
I like that. You know, big reward. What's the saying? Big failure, big reward.
This is performed mid combo by pressing R2 and circle together.
Big risk, more reward. I can't remember it.
So that alone.
This is a saying that goes with that.
Simply to get out of harm's way.
Yeah.
If you see an attack incoming, then this is somewhat like a more generous fade slash.
I like that. I like that. If you're real, you'll try to use that move.
If you're hit during the foresight slash animation, you'll dash backwards like before, but you'll also see the full effect of this aura kind of pop up. When this happens,
you took damage though.
Press R2 to go into a spirit slash, which if it connects will max out your spirit meter.
Okay.
From there, you can then press R2 one more time to go into the final spirit roundhouse slash, which will then level up your spirit gauge.
Dope.
Now the interesting thing is, I did this, I had absolutely no spirit meter whatsoever.
Bang.
The very first spirit roundhouse slash following the foresight slash fully maxed out the meter, irrespective of how much or how little you have.
Right.
And of course, then the final one is the level up move. So you can effectively, in just 2 hits, following a foresight slash, go from 0 meter to max and then a leveled up charge. It is, of course, a very high risk, high reward way.
High risk, high reward.
Since it requires
That's it right there.
It'll require a good understanding of the
Cut the tail off, man. Let me see the tail fly off.
So, incredibly useful.
Like it's teasing me, it's bothering me.
A few ways to build meter and level your gauge. You have the standard spirit combo. You can shortcut into the middle of the spirit combo following a fade slash. You can take advantage of the auto-generating meter following a spirit helm breaker, or you can go from a foresight slash straight into the last 2 hits.
Kill it! Oh my gosh!
While styles and arts aren't returning in World, as I've said before in other videos, For some weapons, it feels like they've taken a few components that feel similar or reminiscent of the way the weapon may have played in Generations or Double Cross,
Right.
and worked it into the world movesets. That Foresight Slash feels like something straight out of Brave Style.
Have you guys played Brave Style? I don't know what Brave Style is. Is that a game?
Have your bread and butter triangle combo.
Is that a game? Is that in move? I don't know.
New moves, one for dishing out massive damage, one more so for evading and building meter. Skimming over the useful combos page, you can of course see the basic combo we spoke of.
Step basic combo, Spirit Blade.
It's possible, as mentioned, to go from a Fade Slash into the Spirit combo midway through, as you've always been able to. But interestingly, you can also work the new Spirit Thrust into the end of it too.
I'm just hearing combos. Okay, that's all I need to know.
Something else I do want to mention, however, is the Longsword is still very much capable of tripping up your teammates. For those of you new to the series,
oh yeah,
friendly fire. By that I mean
oh
you're
my
able to hit your
gosh,
teammates, but you can't actually damage them.
that was so annoying.
Sword, then upward sweeping attack can send your teammates.
Teammates would hate. Oh my god.
Sometimes it'll be useful, other times less.
Hold up. Teammates used to hate me, and I used to hate other people that use that or like was able to trip you up. So basically, your evade. He calls it evade, but I call it my evade because I never actually dodged the way you're supposed to. I usually always kind of slash left or slash right to move out of the way or slash backwards, and that would always trip up the opponents. And I'm sure he's gonna get into it, but people are pissed, are mad as hell when that happens online. Trust me, anyone who's ever played knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I've seen people actually quit the game because of that type of thing. But yeah, no, I've completely forgot about that. That's pretty cool. That was funny. That was funny and not so funny at times too. So
can have similar effects, and the longsword, given its long reach and wide sweeping nature, can trip up some of your teammates depending on their weapons. Lance users and sword and shield users are particularly susceptible to this. As such, with a weapon like this, it's incredibly important you learn to position. Monster Hunter is about working together, so if you see a hammer user wailing on a monster's head, for example, then the sensible thing is to attack somewhere else, the legs maybe, or the tail. I wanted to bring this up since it's not something that we've seen too much in gameplay, and I have had people ask whether friendly fire, so to speak, is still in. So yes,
that is a good question.
But aside from that, there's not really
that is a very good question. I'm happy they kept that.
Videos, I will leave you guys with a bit more longsword gameplay, so hopefully gives you a good look at how the weapon now plays. Needless to say, it is incredibly fun to play with. That seems to be the running theme with all these weapons. Everything just feels fun and fresh in Monster Hunter World.
Right.
Even if there are weapons you didn't typically use before, picking them up for the first time in World just feels exciting, and they handle really nicely.
I like to hear that. It's been a while for me.
By all means, drop them down below.
I like to hear that. I like.
Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.
All right. So we'll finish up this hunt here, but I like to hear that, you know, even the old weapons feel renewed. You know, feeling new. You know, worth trying out again and, you know, figuring out again. Especially more so for me because I've been, you know, a couple of games out of it. So we'll just see the rest of the hunt and see if there's anything else that we can really pick up from the rest of this gameplay here. So yeah, I don't know how you didn't dodge that, bro. I don't know how you didn't dodge that. Okay, so he's down. He's hitting him when he's down. Oh yeah, he's running away. He's trying to position himself for that head. Oh, or the belly. Oh, he's trying to break it in half. Oh, okay, so we see. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. I don't know if that's a Jagras. No, it's not a Jagras. It's something else that I don't know the name of just yet. And he dodged it really well. Okay, so he countered it, and he's knocked down the monster. The report has come in. He has knocked down the monster right now. He's giving him significant damage. With some very, very severe combos as we see here. It's very, very... Oh, and word just came in. The head has been damaged on the monster, and he is hurt, ladies and gentlemen. He is very, very hurt. So fast forward, we now see him taking a rest. I believe he is, you know, trying to recuperate from the damage that he has before, but the warrior, the monster hunter is not willing to give up, relent anytime soon. We see just an endless assault on this monster here. He just doesn't know how to end. Oh, the monster is running away, moving pretty fast for a monster that we expect to be very, very injured at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so we see, he's using the environment to try to gain some sort of advantage, but he doesn't even need that. He completes the quest without it with 3 slashes to end the match. So there you guys have it, guys. That is the report as it's in. There you have it. That is the longsword. Man, I have not seen that longsword in so long. It finally feels good to recognize, you know, a weapon that I once used to use and one used to play a lot with. I'm so happy that tripping things in the game. I love Capcom for putting so many of these little things in. I honestly forgot about a lot of them, and I'm sure there's still so many of them that are in the game still from the time of Monster Hunter Tri that I will rediscover come Monster Hunter World. But the tripping thing, man, that was, when I tell you, it was annoying. Like, people didn't even want to play with you. Like, people actually, you know, at the end of a quest, actually leave the lobby and go to a different server, a different town per se, just to not play with you if you're continuously doing that. So, you know, that is something that was very, very annoying. But I love it. It's a trademark of Monster Hunter, just like, you know, the arm wrestling, just like the egg quests and things like that, things that are annoying but have become a staple for the game. But enough about that. As far as the longsword is concerned, it is a very great weapon. It's everything that I remember it to be. But the question always comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. I keep saying this now because I'm just a little bit hyped. The question comes down to, will this be my weapon of choice? And for me, I don't think so. You know, I really don't think so. I think, you know, the hunting horn is looking pretty good. The insect glaive is looking pretty good. The switchblade, we haven't even got to that, but, you know, the trailers for that has also been looking really nice as well. There's a couple of them, but, you know, I've pretty much know what to expect with the longsword. There is some differences for sure. You know, for like that air spirit blade, I don't know if that's spirit blade, but, you know, jumping in the air and doing that, and the meter, there's a couple little small nuances, small differences there. But, you know, I really don't think this will be my weapon again coming back. I definitely want to try something new. That's why I think I'm still leaning towards the insect glaive or the hunting horn at this point. But again, we got a couple more weapons to actually look at before any of those decisions is made. And then again, who really knows? The game might come out and I might be using, you know, a sword and shield. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. I think it's a really good weapon. I think there's going to be a lot of people that want to use it, a lot of people that will use it, or at the very least have, you know, a long sword in their pocket per se. That means to say that, you know, they'll be able to switch to a long sword and be able to use it effectively, but they also might, you know, main a different weapon style. So I think that is generally how it's going to go for the longsword. I don't think it's going to be the most popular. Don't think it will be the least popular, but fall somewhere in the middle where people will, you know, still use it, but probably not as their main and sole weapon for Monster Hunter World. So that's my verdict. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Without further ado, I don't know why I said that. I really meant to say what that said, but whatever. You can go ahead and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys, you know, you love the content coming out. I'm over 100 subs now. I mean, this grind was crazy. It was so hard. But I'm starting to get a lot of good feedback, and I'm loving that, you know. So I'm trying to put, you know, my best foot forward. Always upgrading my content, trying to put out the best and visually pleasing. Oh man, I know. Damn, I shouldn't have had that pop before. You know when you have that pop and you feel like you're gonna burp, you're not really burp. Anyway. But yeah, you know, I'm just trying to put my best foot forward, and I just appreciate all the support, especially as of recent, you know, really making me say, okay, you know what, let me just put out as many videos as I can, you know. Let's put out 2 videos a day even, you know. So that's the point I'm trying to get to. I'm rambling on because, again, this is about a longsword, you know, in-depth review. So I think we did that, but I just want to, you know, take a, you know, little time out just to say thanks, and I appreciate everybody, you know, at this point in time. You guys are here at the beginning. I promise you I won't stop until we are up there. Next goal is 1,000. So, you know, share, do all that stuff. Try to help your brother out, and I will try to help you guys out by putting out the best content. And again, it's Monster Hunter World, right? So we can play together. Just throw your PSN in the comments too. So a lot of information thrown at you in this video. Hopefully you remembered a couple of the things, and I'll see you guys later.